Hello, thank you for considering volunteering with the GLO Crisis Cold Weather Shelter. If you are not familiar with our organization, we serve the LGBTQIA population of Southwest Missouri. Our shelter centers the needs of the LGBTQIA community, but is open to anyone who needs a safe, warm place to sleep on freezing nights. Our Crisis Cold Weather Shelter is open from November 1st through March 31st. We are a part-time shelter. Our open nights are Thursday and Saturday nights when temperatures are under 32 degrees Fahrenheit. All GLOW Center volunteers complete our GLOW Center volunteer orientation. We do orientations once a month or by appointment. Visit us at glowcenter.org/volunteers/ to learn more. Please be aware that all GLOW volunteers are required to complete a background check. You will learn more about this requirement at orientation. Once your volunteer orientation and background check are complete, you will receive an email from Amelia, our Community Services Specialist and Shelter Coordinator, with information and a link to our Sign Up Genius shift calendar. We will talk about the available shifts in the next part of this training. We have 4 available shifts. Sign Up and Transport is our first shift and takes place from 5 to 8 p.m. at a local hub. The opening shift at the center is from 7 to 9 p.m. The overnight shift is from 9 p.m. to 6:30 a.m., and our cleanup shift is from 6 to 7 a.m. Volunteer shifts include at least one other person. No volunteer serves alone. Volunteers for this shift report to the assigned hub from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. More information on this location is forthcoming. Just be aware that it is not at the GLOW Center. Tasks for this volunteer include greeting guests and discussing the shelter. Guests will be signing up during the day, but guests who don't have that opportunity may sign up during this time. We ask the volunteers on this shift to be flexible and to assist the volunteers from other shelters as needs come up. Finally, the volunteers for this shift make sure that guests get on transportation to the GLOW Center. Our opening shift is from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. This shift is at the GLOW Center. The following portion of the training will go into great depth about this shift. All volunteers sign into the computer located next to the entrance. This is a Google form that has quite a few questions. When asked what you are here for, please select Crisis Cold Weather Shelter and Volunteer options. The building consists of 2 adjoining spaces. The first is the main room, which is set up with 3 seating areas. The second space is the kitchen, which is just through the hallway at the back of the main space. The first task for this shift is to stack the furniture. Gray chairs are stacked next to the rampway. Seating area 2 and 3 must be broken down to make way for the cots. The furniture from seating area 2 is stacked with the furniture in seating area 1. The tables from the work area are stored away in the utility closet located in the hallway. We then set up the cots, which are stored on top of the cabinet at the back of the kitchen. 10 cots are set up in the main space, and then 1 cot is set up in the kitchen for the overnight volunteers. Each cot should be dressed with the bedclothes provided. The bedclothes are stored in individual plastic bags and are located near the back of the kitchen. Each bag will contain 1 fitted sheet, 1 blanket, 1 pillow with pillow protector and pillowcase. Guests typically arrive between 7:30 p.m. and 8 p.m. When guests arrive, volunteers sign them into the computer next to the entrance. We ask that any weapons be stored in a locked box for the evening, as the GLOW Center is a weapons-free space. Guests then select their beds. This year, in addition to offering warm beverages and water, we will be serving a bagged dinner provided by the dinner teams. Beverage options are located in the kitchen and are prepared by the volunteers to serve to the guests in the main space. Dinners will be dropped at the center at 7 p.m. and will be served to the guests as they arrive. In addition to the drinks and dinner, we also have some further options for resources, including some toiletry kits, knitted scarves and caps, hot hands, and disposable ponchos. For anyone who might need them, we have an APO harm reduction porch box located at the front of the center. There are lots of options for folks, including wound care kits and Plan B, in addition to the harm reduction options of naloxone, fentanyl test strips, xylazine test strips, safer use kits, and portable sharps containers. The overnight shift volunteers arrive at 9 p.m. Lights out is promptly at 9 p.m. and lasts until 6 a.m. Guests are not required to sleep, but they must stay on or near their cots and must remain quiet. Protocols for if a guest is unable to meet these expectations will be discussed during each volunteer's first overnight shift. 2 volunteers will be in the center at all times. Volunteers for the overnight shift may sleep in shifts which are determined by the volunteers. Seating area 1 is where overnight volunteers may keep one lamp on. Volunteers for this shift monitor the space and make sure that guests are safe. Guests wake up at 6 a.m. to get ready for pickup. We ask that guests place their bedclothes back into the plastic bags. Cleanup shift arrives at 6 a.m. as guests are waking up. Cleanup shift starts by straightening up the kitchen. Once the guests have been picked up by transport, bedclothes and cots will be brought back to the kitchen and placed in their storage area. Volunteers on this shift sweep the floors and vacuum the rugs. We also ask that any surfaces be wiped down with provided wipes. Finally, the volunteers will put the furniture back into the seating areas. Amelia will be at each cleanup shift to assist. The first 2 seating areas have 4 chairs each and 4 blocks. The third seating area includes the 2 long tables with 4 gray chairs each. Once the seating is back in place, volunteers exit and make sure the center is locked. Without you, we cannot offer this opportunity to the guests. Volunteers are what make the GLO Crisis Cold Weather Shelter happen. Thank you for your support of our efforts to keep our neighbors safe on freezing nights. Please feel free to contact Amelia with any questions.